The National Cultural Foundation, in celebration of the 40th anniversary of Crop Over, is seeking to breathe new life into the previous gala, which ushers in the start of the season. It is hoping to attract thousands to historic Bridgetown for its replacement, City Fest, and the ceremonial delivery of the last canes, which was launched at Republic Bank on Broad Street. Chief Executive Officer Cranston Brown says they're hoping to achieve a number of objectives, including highlighting the importance of the sugar industry and Bridgetown to Barbados. He says the change to the opening celebrations for Crop Over is a long-term move to be implemented over the next few years. He says the success of City Fest includes its ability to attract a large audience. Mr. Brown then saluted sponsors who have embraced the festival over the years.
Without whom the NCF efforts to produce a successful festival and to develop the industry would not be possible. We are extremely grateful to the Republic Bank Barbados Limited for their more than 2-decade-long partnership through which they have significantly contributed to the development of culture in Barbados, and for that we continue to offer our sincerest appreciation. Thank you, Republic Bank.
Well, given the current economic climate, manager of the All-Stars Calypso Tent, Eleanor Rice-Watkins, has likened her tent to a ship, saying it will not sink. At least 2 new sponsors, Cell Connect and the Insurance Corporation of Barbados, have come on board to support the tent this year, and Ms. Rice-Watkins has described her contributions as important. Her comments came during the launch of the tent at Cape Shepherd on Broad Street.
It is very important that people understand what the sponsors are there for. Sponsors give us and we give them. When you turn up late, as Andrew was saying, if you do an improper show, if people do not like your show, the sponsors suffer as well as the show suffers. And I want to say, it is important that people come on board to help the show.
Well, patrons can expect spirited performances from the announcer, Kid Sight, Aziza Clark, Hee Haw, Dyslexia, Donella Weeks, Jahir, Khadija Mosley, Randolph J. Jilks, Shonier, and Ronnie Morris. The All-Stars tent opens on June the 7th. Another call for more teachers to be trained to deal with children with special conditions such as dyslexia. This time it has come from the director of the Caribbean Dyslexia Association, Yvonne Spencer. Her comments came as she was speaking at a recent meeting at the St. Lawrence Primary School. Well, dyslexia is a reading disability that occurs when the brain does not properly recognize and process certain symbols. She believes training teachers will help them to identify the signs quickly in dyslexic children and help them to read.
If one teacher is trained, the whole school will then know what's going on. And I've been trying that for 20 years. And I'm still trying. There are some schools that parent-teachers associations, like what's happening today. This association is going to have a parents-teachers meeting. So therefore, it's a possibility that parents can raise funds to send a teacher to be trained.
Ms. Spencer also stressed that students need to be tested for dyslexia as early as possible.
We would like to get them from the kindergarten. We start testing from 4.5 years old. So from kindergarten, we can make the difference, okay? Because once a child has the basic, which is the alphabet, the phonetics, the phonemes, the graphemes, they have a foundation. And if we don't have a foundation, we can't read. And if we can't do it, we grow up to be adults and we still can't do it. But we got to start from the cradle.
Just ahead, a look at stories making headlines across the region.